So
Nima, are you
Nima,
happy today?
Yes, I am.
Why?
Well, because everything is going well
Mm-hmm.
and my day has been good so far.
Okay,
good.
that's good.
Uh-huh.
Looks like Lisbeth is joining us now.
Okay.
Hi, Lisbeth.
Hi,
Hey, you're a Laker fan, I see.
I am.
Hello, Lisbeth.
Hi.
Lisbeth, Dennis and Nima and I have just been chatting just briefly, waiting for you to join us. And we are recording this session so that when it's done, I can send you the link and you can pass it along to the other girls who may not be able to join us today. Does that work for you?
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, thank you.
Good. Are we also looking for Millie? Do we expect Millie this morning, today, this afternoon?
Millie, Sharon?
Yeah, should be available.
Great. Does she go by Sharon or Millie, Lisbeth?
Both of them,
Oh,
Millie or
okay.
Sharon.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Well, thank you for helping us organize this today.
Welcome.
Well, I'm anxious for you to meet my friend Dennis. Dennis Weeks and I go back many years. We went to high school together. And he was our
Oh.
he was our senior class president many moons ago.
Well, it
But-
was it was before your parents were living. Yes.
But he spent many years in Africa, and he is a great friend to us and will be able to be a great mentor and support for you too through our program. So let's wait a little bit more for Millie Sharon to join us, and then we'll start with the introductions.
Okay.
Are you happy? Are you happy the election is over?
Yes, I am. And we are also happy that it was a peaceful election.
But the loss of peace happens after your elections. Now is when the difficulty can start, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Well, from where are you speaking, Lisbeth and Nima? Where are you today?
For me, I'm in Nairobi, Kenya, in Dagoretti Center.
Yes. Okay. And Nima?
I'm in Nairobi, Kenya, Kiambu.
Okay. Good.
Mtazamaji, hiki ni Kivumbi 2022 na kama nilivyokuelezea hadi ya kwamba tuna wenzetu ambao tunasaidiana sana katika kuhakikisha kwamba taarifa hizi tunazipokea katika ukumbi wa Bomas pale. Tunaye Zubeda ambaye atakuwa akishiriki.
Dennis, do you want to tell the girls where you are right now today?
Yes. In fact, maybe we should start and then Millie can join us.
That sounds great, Dennis.
Good. So I'm calling you from right next to Washington, D.C. And Diane and I, as she said, we are old friends and we are old. And she wanted me to join you because I have spent maybe, I don't know, 40 to 50 years working in different African countries, one of which is yours. And in fact, one of my most memorable times in Nairobi was being at the Serena and looking down at the big field where the big political rallies were going on. and watching the Maasai as one group and others as other groups attending the rallies. And it was very interesting to watch. So anyway, Kenya is a very interesting country for me. I have been working there since mid-1980s and have been there many times. I like Kenya. I like where the flowers come from. I like Malindi. Anyway, your orphan elephant zoo is a very nice zoo. I bet you have not been there for some time. Hmm? Have you been there? Have you been to the elephant orphan zoo?
Well, for me, I've not been there for a long time now.
A long time, but it's still there?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, it is something that people who have not been there always want to see. They want to be up high where the giraffes can come and lick their hands. It's a very nice park. So I'm happy to be here, and we will be together after this meeting as you go forward and work on your project. Okay.
Okay.
We're very fortunate to
Yes.
have Mr. Weeks with us. Thank you. Thank you, Dennis.
You're welcome.
Nima and Lisbel, did you watch the presentations from the girls through the Girls STEAM Institute on Sunday the 17th through AltSpace? No?
I don't think so. Yeah, no.
Okay. Okay. Well, I just received an email from Paul Simon, and he's been working with our partners, Educators in VR, Laurel Van Fossen, who was our event producer that day. And they live streamed our the girls' team's presentations to AltSpace, and he saw it. And I think he said there were several other girls that were witnessing it, which created this interest from your country to have young girls like yourselves learn more about Girls STEAM Institute and how to be part of a team that works together, that works on a project, like finding a solution for climate change. And then over a 2-day period through October 8th and 9th, then you will be mentored by others to help you with your project so you can pitch it, meaning present it to a panel of judges. And you'll get feedback on whether your project has commercial viability. And the 2 awards that would be given is one for innovation and the other is for social impact. And so we're so thrilled that you were interested. Here comes Millie Sharon. Great. Hello, Millie, Sharon.
I'm fine.
Glad you could join us today.
Yeah.
We're just starting with some introductions, so your timing is perfect to join us at this time.
Oh, thank you.
We are, I'd like you now to meet one of our friends that's joined us, Dennis Weeks. And he's going to tell you a little bit about himself. And just so you know, Dennis and I are longtime friends. We went to high school together. And clear back in high school, he was a leader then. He was our senior class president. And he's done so many amazing things since we were in school together. And we've had a chance to stay in touch over the years. And so Dennis, please tell Millie, is it Millie Sharon? Is it both those names together, or is it Millie or Sharon? How would you like us to refer to you?
You can just call me Millie, or you can just call me Sharon. But
Okay.
they're both together.
Which one is your preferred name?
Millie.
Millie. Okay.
Millie. Thank
Millie,
you.
it's nice to meet you. I was talking to Lizbel and Nima earlier and just telling them that I like Kenya. I've been to Kenya many times, and I spend a lot of time in Uganda and Tanzania, your neighbors. And so it's good for me to meet you, and if I can help as you go forward to develop your project, I'm happy to do that. Diane is the leader. She knows about the project. I don't know very much about it, but between all of us together, we can figure it out.
Thank you, Dennis. Yes, it will be fun. That's an important part of our program, girls. We have to have that 3-letter word, F-U-N, fun. It has to be fun. Because when you're having fun, we tend to be more creative and more collaborative and innovative. And so we want to make sure that when you girls are participating with us, that you're having fun and feeling like you're growing in your thoughts and dreams of what you want to accomplish. So did you receive an email from me yesterday regarding a link to a video and also the invitation, the flyer for the invitation for the application? Did you receive that from me yesterday?
Yes.
I'd like to just start out with any ideas or questions you might have from the information I sent you. Are there any questions that come to mind?
Any of you might have a question? No? Millie, you have a question?
Yeah. Yeah, we were sent the links, and are we going to use them in this meeting?
Yes.
Are we going to use them in this meeting?
Yeah.
Actually, not specifically now, but it was meant to provide you the information prior to us meeting now, so that you'd have a chance to see what the process is. And each girl that participates needs to fill out an application. And the application can be found in that link that was included in the flyer. And basically, would you like to hear a little bit of the history of our organization and why we are doing what we're doing through these projects? Are you interested?
Yeah.
Great.
Yes.
Well, Girls STEAM Institute is an organization I founded in 2014, and it was developed as a project with another women's organization I founded, which was designed to help women-owned businesses get contracts with global companies. So they would become a supplier to these large corporate organizations globally. And the reason why we formed the Girls STEAM Institute was because many corporations were saying they were concerned about the future of their supply chain, not having enough qualified, diverse suppliers. Once the older suppliers started leaving and selling their businesses or changing the format of their companies, so it made it more difficult for corporations thinking down the road, how are we going to continue to have more diverse suppliers be part of their supply chain? So our organization, which at the time was headed by Microsoft, we had major companies on my board at the time, and they really liked that idea. that what we would be doing is creating pathways with young girls your age from 13 to 18 to start planting seeds early with young girls to inspire them to become entrepreneurs, to pursue industries within STEAM. So that would be anything having an impact from science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. And so our first event was in person at a Microsoft campus in 2014. And so every year since then, we've had these gatherings. Most of them have been in person, but when COVID happened, then we had to change up our programming to create more of an online presence. But because of it, it's actually worked, we feel, to our advantage because we can reach a lot more girls in urban and rural and now global areas that we weren't able to reach before because of the format. Before girls had to be there with their parents in order to participate. So it became very expensive for parents to take time off from work to travel to different areas in the Northwest and California to participate in our program. But the idea of having parents involved has still become a very critical part of our program because we want you, as you girls are our main constituents that we want to provide the services to. You're the main reason we have this organization, is to help you. So we don't want to tell you what you need to do. We want to hear from you what you would like to experience. But it will be focused on building, knowing how to build a business, to create a project around a certain theme. And this year is climate change. And you'll have 2 days to do it. So October 8th and 9th is when the conference officially happens. And it goes from Saturday and Sunday. So on Sunday, the last day, the girls' teams will be practicing on presenting your idea for your business project to a panel of judges. And again, every step along the way, you will have mentors like Dennis and others who've been through our program, other girls that have been through our program even earlier in July. They're all excited about wanting to be a part of the programming in October to help give you their perspectives of what they experienced and to help coach you through the process. So October with your team from Kenya participating. It looks like we're also going to have some teams from London and from Helsinki, Finland, and from India and Canada, and could be more. So we're very excited that you're really helping us create a groundbreaking event this year. In July, we had 2 girls from London join us. And so this in October will be our first official global event. So we're just thrilled to have you part of this, and we want to make this a transformational experience. Many of the girls have gone through our program since 2014 have told us it's changed their lives, because one of the main areas of change for them is to meet other like-minded girls like all of you. And there's an expression these girls sometimes use, is that they found their peeps, P-E-E-P-S, meaning they found their people. And so the girls that came together in 2014, that was our first year, they've gone on. One is working for NASA for the Jet Propulsion League, JPL in Southern California. we also have one girl that had developed 40 games when she came to us at 17. And 2 of the games had been downloaded 2 million times apiece. So she had not been around other girls like her. And some of her, quote, friends at school were saying, well, why are you interested in STEAM? You know, I'm not interested. Why are you? And so what the outcome that we've realized through the girls like yourselves coming together is you can form these relationships that can last the rest of your lifetime. Because as Dennis and I have learned, your networks are very important to you. And like Dennis and I have known each other for over 50 years, but we still stay in contact and we can still help each other and provide other experiences for each other. And so each of you can do the same, and you'll be meeting girls from other parts of the world. So who knows, maybe you'll develop a business and you may want to collaborate with another team who has a similar business, and you could join forces together and actually get funded for your business. So that is really our goal, is to help more girls think about becoming an entrepreneur, because there's quite a dramatic change that people have as far as becoming an entrepreneur or working for someone. I've done a lot of research in wealth building, and that is one of the main focuses for the United Nations, is to create more wealth. And that there's 4 times the amount of wealth that people that own businesses have versus people that go to work for somebody. Now, there's nothing wrong with those that want to work for other people. Dennis and I have done that ourselves, but we want to plant seeds early with girls, so that you'll have an opportunity to innovate and collaborate and help make changes in our world, which we desperately need. So, I mean, the future of our world, it lies with all of you. And the more that we can provide to help foster your curiosity, foster your empathy, and your willingness to become a servant leader to help others, our whole society and humanity will benefit from it. So that's really what's in it for us, is we want to help all of you be as successful as possible. So do you have any questions or comments?
Don't be shy.
Well, I think that's a great idea. And I believe that it's going to work for us. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Millie, Sharon, did you have a comment or question?
Yeah. Yeah. I would wish for that idea to help us, and I hope it will.
Lisbeth, you're full of smiles.
For me, I think that's a very good idea, and I can see a bright future for the world with such a good plan. Yes.
I would make a comment about how important women are in Kenya and in your part of Africa. They own a lot of businesses, whether it is marketing or sewing or just many businesses that are already owned by women. So you have good models. You know how to understand what these women are doing. Maybe your mother or your auntie or some of your relatives are already owning their own businesses. They are so important to your economy. So if we can help, maybe you go a different direction in a different kind of business than your own people, or maybe the same, we don't know. But there is a subject that you will be focused on that has to do with climate change. And so maybe that's where you think of new ideas on the one hand and use the existing experiences of your own people on the other hand, who have businesses and carry the economy in many ways.
It's very good, Dennis. That's so true.
Mm. So what do we do now, Diane?
Well, I think the main purpose is having a chance to meet all of you and to let you know that actually the link to the application is live. And so if you want to start the application process, you can start this week. And then we will plan another Zoom meeting. The actual team function doesn't begin until the first week of October. So the deadline for the application needs to be completed by September 16th. So if you get started on it now, you'll have it done with lots of time, so that you don't have to worry about that pressure of meeting that deadline. But the week leading up to the weekend, October 8th and 9th, we will get together 2 or 3 times. And during that time, when your team, we've taken a look at the applications, and you can have 4 or 5 girls on a team. But if there's other girls that you meet that you tell about our program, there could be other teams from Kenya or from Africa too. So you're not limited at all as to how many teams that you can bring to Girls Team Institute for the competition. So one of the functions that once the teams are all assigned, we put our headquarters puts together the team, and then you'll have a chance to meet to come up with your team name. And then there'll be another 2 to 4 hours that week that need to be set aside for you to meet Laurel Van Fossen, who's our event host with Educators in VR, to show you about how to navigate through using virtual reality. And you'll develop your own avatar. And how many of you now are working with Paul Simon? Are all 3 of you working with Paul?
Yep.
So now, have you been on AltSpace VR so far?
Yeah.
Have you? So do you have your
Yeah.
own avatars now?
Yes.
Oh, great. Great. Well, you're ahead of the game then. That's great. So, wow, well, this won't take long at all for you to be totally at ease on that platform. I have to tell you that I'm turning 80 in December, and I just took up VR last year, and I have 7 grandchildren, and only 2 of them have ever had a headset on or done any virtual reality. So their granny is doing a lot more in emerging technologies than they are. But so last year, actually in 2020, we were fortunate to have Dr. Tom Furness, who's the grandfather of virtual reality, join our board. And he's a year younger than me. He's 78. I'm 79 right now. And I said, wow, do you think I can do this, Tom, at my age? He said, oh, no problem, no problem. So I went out and got my headset, and I'm having so much fun. But just so that you know that at my age too, we still are learning. And I've been speaking on AltSpace VR, and I have not been a gamer, so have not been used to using these controls. So I found myself walking into walls. and having trouble navigating my avatar on stage. So it's caused me to laugh. And I have 3 sons, and they're 55 and 53 and 52. And I've told them about my escapades in virtual reality, and they laugh. They think it's funny, you know. And so we find that using or being involved in virtual reality and AR and AI, it's all a learned practice. And so the more time we spend in these different technology platforms, the more at ease we become. So I just wanted to let you know that at my age, I'm willing to do it. So I'm encouraging a lot of young girls. And that actually in July, we had 21 girls out of the 24 had never been on AltSpace before. And they didn't have an avatar. And you could tell they were feeling a little bit nervous. And I said, hey, don't worry about making a mistake, because we all do that. In fact, the people that run the VR events say if there isn't a mishap, then it's not truly a virtual reality event, because there's always things that happen with technology that make us kind of pause and think, okay, that's all right. You know, things will be better the next time we do this. So I just wanted to let you know, we've got a great group of people and a lot of mentors and like Dennis, who really are committed to helping young people like yourself learn how to develop ideas. And the girls, again, that have gone through our program, they continue to come back. In fact, they say they have more fun being a mentor to come back to help the cohorts coming up behind them. So the girls that just went through our event, we have most of the girls coming that will be helping you. And it was their first experience in VR. Of course, you have more experience than they did. But so it should be a lot of fun. And hopefully you'll be able to make some lifelong relationships. But so really that was the purpose for today, for you to have a chance to meet Dennis and for us to all have a chance to meet you. And we will continue to send you information. And if you'd like to get together, maybe in a couple weeks, again, just to stay in touch, would you like to do that?
Well, yeah.
Dennis, would you be available in another couple of weeks on a Wednesday?
Yes, Wednesdays are good days for me.
Okay, great. Well, again, we've recorded this this conference today, and so when I have the link, I will send it to you. But if you have any questions at all that come up when you're going over the material, just send me an email and I'll get right back to you. But I want to thank you girls so much for taking the time to meet with us. And more importantly, we're so happy that you're going to join us, because you're going to have a lot of fun, meet a lot of great people. And we have board members that have been in the gaming area for 25 to 30 years. So you've got a lot of people with experience in technology and also owning businesses and in diplomacy. I mean, there's just a lot of different industries that our board represents that can all become advisors to you, you know, when this is over. And participating in the challenge in October is really the beginning of our relationship, because we have a lot of other activities that we're planning for you. And we want you to feel that you're part of our extended family now, so that whatever you need and your needs, whatever your needs arise, please let us know, because we have a lot of people that would be willing to help you and to talk with you, or even to arrange information interviews. You thinking that you want to pursue something and you'd like to talk to somebody who's already in that field, we can help you do that. We also write letters of recommendation. We look at other programs that you can participate with us. So again, we want you to feel you're part of us, and we want to be part of your lives for as long as you want us to be. So we're here to help you. And Thank you, girls, and be safe. And thank you, Dennis, for joining
You're
us.
welcome.
And thank you for
Mhm.
being part of our program. And so again, let me know if there's other questions you have, but feel free to start the application process now.
Millie has her hand up.
Yes, she
Yeah.
does. Thank you, Dennis.
Excuse me, I have a question.
Sure.
Um, you send us the links. How are we going to use them? Because I don't understand how you're going to use the links.
So you're saying you will have access clicking on the link?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, the link is embedded in that flyer. What I can do as soon as we're done with this call, I will send you the live link so you can just click on it and it goes right into the application. Is that what you're asking, Millie?
Yeah.
Okay, I will do that. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank you
much.
too.
Well, thank you, girls. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and you'll be hearing from us again.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.